Hi guys, in this video I'm going to talk about something when you do everything right in life, absolutely everything right in life, but still you get disappointed and you have not made any mistake, you have not done anything wrong at all, and you have tried and you did everything right, but still you get kicked in your gut. But what choice do you have after that when you get disappointed, or when you get the results which are not in your favor? The only thing you can do is actually learn from that experience and move on. Do not get discouraged and disappointed and stop your efforts. Continue to move on, because that's what is going to make you successful. That's going to make you thrive in life. So make sure that you don't give up. Never ever give up. I'm 64 years old. I don't give up. I never gave up when I was down in the dumps, because that's what made me successful. And there are plenty of stories out there, the people who have actually tried over and over, and they eventually become successful. And there is no businessman out there, or no self-employed person there, who has not gone through setbacks in life. So don't give up, and I'm going to share that story. Before I will share that story, I would request you to subscribe my channel and share my channel with your friends. If you think that I have a content which can inspire other people, and which can educate other people, and which can make other people successful, then share my channel with your friends. That's the best way to advertise. Make sure also you write down comments. So once in a while, whenever I will have chance, I will answer to your comments. And I will make sure that I will answer to your comments. And also, always remember, work hard, save, and invest. Work hard, save at least 65% to 80% of your income if you want to be successful, and invest. Invest in real estate, invest in stocks, bonds, or a small business, or whatever. And then you become successful. If you do not invest, then you will be like other 95% people, middle class or lower middle class or poor people. So investment is very important. Now the middle class people invest in also stocks, bond, real estate too. But if you are a true businessman, and if you are really want to become rich or wealthy, then you really have to take your business very seriously. I'm going to share the story when I did everything right and I still was not happy, and it was not absolutely my fault at all. But I learned a lesson from it, and the lesson I learned is actually never give up. Move on. No matter how disappointed you get, you still have to move on. It was in 1978, back in India. I was growing up in India, in New Delhi. My very first job was working for Municipal Corporation of Delhi, MCD they call it. I had a college degree. I had a college degree from University of Delhi. Things were very difficult. Things were very hard. I grew up poor. I grew up in a family where 7 children, grandmother and parents. 1-bedroom apartment. And the bedroom was actually rented out to somebody, and we were sleeping in the kitchen, bathroom, hallway. Did not have anything. Majority of time we did not even have food. And I had a college degree. I was desperate to find work. So somebody told me that there was a temporary job opening with the MCD, Municipal Corporation of Delhi. I think that's what they call it. And the job was to monitor labor. So they were planting trees by a big ditch, huge big ditch, which will basically contain the storm water and the water from other part of the city, and they were planting trees next to it. My job was to monitor the labor, and I was paid 100 rupees, which is $1.50 in today's economy, but back in 1978 it was probably $5. So let's talk about this currency thing in Indian rupees. It will make you more understand that what situation I was in. So $1.50, 100 rupees in today's economy, and I was getting that money after working the entire month. 6 days a week I had to work, and I was walking. I didn't have money to get to the work. Not had enough money to even go buy a ticket in the city bus. So I would walk 5 miles to get to the job. Broken flip-flops. They will break and the strap will come out, but I'm still walking. So what I used to do, get in the bushes, get a big thorn out of any bush where I will see the thorn, and I fix my strap by piercing the thorn into the rubber, and that would hold it for some time, or as long as it will hold it, then it will break again, because that was not the permanent fix. And those flip-flops I picked up from the temple, because I didn't have money to buy even flip-flops. So I will walk 5 miles to the job every single day, and 5 miles I will come back 6 days a week. So I was walking 60 miles per week. Sunday was off for 100 rupees salary. And I worked very hard with the labor who were planting the trees. They loved me because I never gave anybody a hard time, even though I was a supervisor. But I never gave anybody a hard time because they were poor people. They were actually better off than me, but I didn't go around and tell my financial situation to anybody. They just thought that I was a city boy, and their labor came from small villages and town. So I don't know how they viewed me, but they just saw me. I was their boss. They are little babies. The young women were digging the pits to have the tree planted in there, and they had a baby. The baby they tie on their back. I mean, it was really sad to see these women are working, and also men were working with them too, but they always had a smile on their face. So I shared my experience of city experience life with them once in a while, but they still kept a little bit distance with me because I was their supervisor. So I was walking 10 miles every day, 6 days a week. I was very excited at the end of the month because I knew that I would be getting my salary, 100 rupees, $1.50. So the day came. So I went to the office in the morning. Office was located probably about 10 miles where I lived from. So I went to the office. They asked all the daily wages worker. So the labor was there too. When I say daily wages, that means that the people who get paid every day. But they were really not paying us every day. They were paying monthly. So I got there at 8:30 in the morning. I still remember the sun was out there bright. All this labor and me, and there was another supervisor was there, and we were getting paid. I was very, very excited. I got paid when my name was called. They were paying cash, so I was paid 100 rupees. But they also said, after paying everybody, that stay there for another 5 minutes or so, and they will announce. They had an announcement to make. So I thought that maybe they're gonna say something about the job, or they will just talk about the job or whatever. But I didn't think too much. I was very excited. I had 100 rupees in my pocket now. So I took that 100 rupees. I was talking to another supervisor, and then the boss comes out, and he said that he had a list of people, and in that list there were several names, and then he said the names he's gonna mention, they are the people who are gonna stay, and the main names which are not in this list, they're welcome to leave, or they go, or they get laid off. So one by one names he started calling. Then I didn't hear my name, and the list was over. So I approached him, and I thought that he might have made a mistake, and I asked him why my name was not called, and he said that they don't have any work for me. I said, I don't believe it. He said, really, that job was supposed to last 3 months, but I worked very hard and got the job done in 1 month. So they don't have any work for me. And if they would have any work for me in the future, they will let me know. But now I'm laid off. I said, heck, I did everything right. Everything right. What made the situation worse for me, that to get that job, I had to pay somebody $1.50. So 50 cents I still owe someone. Let me make you understand. I got 100 rupees, and I paid somebody from my own pocket, which means that I borrowed 150 rupees from somebody and paid somebody to get this job, which paid 100 rupees a month. So the person I borrowed 150 rupees, if I would give him 100 rupees I just earned to pay the debt back, I still owe him 150 rupees. To get this job, I paid somebody 150 rupees. After a month, I got 100 rupees, and I still owe somebody 50 rupees. So all that entire month I worked pretty much for free. I thought I would have at least 3 months job, so I would make 300 rupees. So I borrowed from somebody 150, then in 3 months I will make 150 rupees for myself. It didn't happen that way. After one month of work, I got laid off. I borrowed 150. I earned 100 rupees. I still owe this guy 50 rupees. I lost money, and also the hard work I put in. 240 miles I walked. Got 100 rupees, $1.50. To get that job, I had to bribe somebody $2 to get a $1.50 job. After 1 month, I made $1.50, and I still owe the person I borrowed the money 50 cents. I was very disappointed. But I didn't give up. I didn't have a choice. So my point is, so the essence of this story is, sometimes we do everything right, but the chips don't fall the way we want them to fall. So don't give up. I didn't give up. That was the beginning of my life. That's where I started life. Now look at me now. I'm very happy. Made tons of money. But money is not the point. The point I'm trying to make is that we all go through this journey, disappointments, but don't give up. Do not give up. No matter how hard it gets, continue to try and continue to work hard. I hope you learned something from this experience. Share this story with your friends. Subscribe my channel and write down in the comments. Thank you so much. Good night.